Hello, my name is Jordo Galicia. I am the writer-director of Fresh Cuts. So typically my preferred type of film are genre films, but those usually require having much more money that I definitely didn't have during this, so I had to kind of go about and consider what's the best way to minimize the larger concept that I wanted into something that I could shoot. So with those things in mind, I went about making my storyboard and my script, and then proceeded to actually shoot the video. Shooting in my kitchen was easier said than done. It's a pretty decent size for, kitchen related things, but for filming, putting in C-stands, LED lights, tripods, it wasn't very optimal for shooting in such a tight space. And because I wanted to have that, cinematic look, I did shoot on my 50mm anamorphic lens, which is already not so friendly in shooting in tight spaces, but for the most part, I thought I made it work pretty well. The variety of shots that I had, the very contrasty lighting that I wanted for the genre that I was going for, and also the smoke helped a lot, but maybe a bit too much smoke in all things considered. And when it came to assembling the footage itself, it wasn't that difficult because I was pretty close to what my storyboard was initially, so it was just about getting it into its appropriate space. I had a couple of VFX shots, but nothing really crazy. The two elements where I did have to kind of, take a little bit longer was the voice acting. That's not something that I typically do, so I had to kind of kill my vocal cords for a couple of days to really get that, that sound, that wizard sound.
Greetings, weary traveler. Why bother with mortal tools?
And the last thing, and also the thing that I'm probably the most proud of, being the little intro title sequence. So for that, it was pretty straightforward. It was just a bit time consuming as well. Essentially, I just went into Illustrator, I chose a font that I liked, made like a virtual cookie, and then took it into my 3D program of choice, and then put a fog simulation where I just then backlit it, and that really kind of helped give it a more authentic look. It did take 2 days to render that, but I thought it was pretty well worth it. So yeah, technically that is the whole filming process, all the behind the scenes. Technically, I'm still actually working on the film as of recording this, but future times, hopefully both things are actually done and uploaded, and I appreciate you checking them out. Once again, my name is Jordan Galicia. Thank you for watching.